Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Blingo back here with another video. Hope y'all all been living y'all truth, man. We gotta talk about Uncle Charleston White, man. We gotta talk about our Uncle Charleston White, man. Yo, Charleston, he always into something, man. So, I guess he was at a party. You know, he was at a show. It wasn't a party. He was at a show, NBA YoungBoy show, and they ain't let him in. Supposedly he got backdoor. He got denied at the door. He wasn't allowed in. But there's a whole lot of this with Charleston White and NBA YoungBoy. It's a whole like saga between them two. So we about to go and watch KB Goes Live. He got mad details. He got everything. He gonna break it all down for us. We gonna react to it. Let's go.
If you've paid any amount of attention to Charleston White for any amount of time over the last couple of years, then you know that this man switches sides like it's a sport. 1 minute, he'll be out here praising a rapper, calling him the second coming of Jesus, and then the next, he's roasting that exact same rapper for having too many baby mamas. And since today is a day that ends with Y, then today is no different, right? So we got this Charleston White and NBA YoungBoy situation where Charleston White was scheduled to go to an NBA YoungBoy concert, right? He had backstage passes. He was going to show up and show support, I suppose, but was denied entry by NBA YoungBoy's team when he got to the door, right? This whole story is a perfect example of how Charleston White will build somebody up just so he could tear them down later and then act shocked when people don't welcome him back into their circles with open arms. So let's start from the top, right? Over the years, we've heard Charleston White say a lot of things about YoungBoy and the people that are around YoungBoy. When King Von was first killed by Lil Tim, we seen Charleston White go online. He was praising Lil Tim, celebrating the death of King Von, right? And these two even actually met up at one point. Lil Tim obviously being in NBA YoungBoy.
That's crazy. See, that's the thing. Like, I feel like you can feel how you want to feel, and you know, you can even say it. But when you start going to meet up with the people and you doing all that stuff, you might be doing a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? You might be doing a little too much, Uncle Charles. You might be doing too much, Uncle Charleston. Like, you ain't have to go meet up with the guy. I know he really don't like, Charleston White really don't like, he really didn't like King Von. But come on, this is kind of, you know, getting a little messy now.
Circle, right? We've seen things like that, and we've also seen things like Charleston White going on Say Cheese and saying that YoungBoy was this generation's Michael Jackson.
He's this generation Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Say what you want to say, but the greats don't come back the same.
All right, you're taking it too far. You're taking it too far. You need to stop. Stop, Uncle Charleston. Stop it. Cut that out right now. All right? He's not this generation's Michael Jackson. Stop.
They come back in different forms. This is the same little boy that Michael Jackson was that got the Motown. That won everybody's heart. Just the same thing, just in another form. And yeah, so you can't deny it. His impact on the youth is no different than Elvis, Michael Jackson, the Beatles, none of that, homie. The Backstreet Boys, Justin Timberlake and his, so homie, he's no different. He just was a troubled kid.
Right, so we seen him say things like that right there, and when you listen to it, it sounds like a whole lot of love coming from Charleston White. Bro was in the interview acting like he was auditioning to be the leader of the YoungBoy fan club, but with Charleston White, this type of praise never lasts long. He'll give you your flowers 1 minute just so he can bury you and put them on top of your grave a few months later, because
he done that to, that's true. He do that a lot. He did that to Lil Woody. He did that to Dancer. He did that to, who else he did that to? I think he did it to Orlando Brown too. I ain't gonna lie, I think he did it to Orlando Brown. And now he's doing this NBA YoungBoy. He probably did it to a whole bunch more people. Probably did it to a lot more people.
Right after calling this man this generation's Michael Jackson, Charleston flipped the script and started clowning his shows, calling them unsafe, even questioning why parents would even take their kids to these shows in the first place. And this next clip that I want to play shows that switch up perfectly.
YoungBoy's about to go on tour.
I ain't going to that one. No, I ain't going to that one. No, I ain't going to that one. The murder rate is going up in America while he on tour. So all local police departments, y'all get ready. If y'all can, find some kind of way to get the fire marshal to shut that shit down. Because there's going to be some violence. You talking about children of the corn, like when the Gremlins ate after 12 o'clock and all, man, that's what this shit's going to be like. Mm. Yeah. In rap violence, finna go back up.
Yeah, the first date is Dallas. And
that's all right. We got a new police chief. Well, they got a new police chief in Dallas, a bad mother. He ain't playing. Come on, we welcome NBA young boys first out here. We will, cause we go set the tone. Dallas Police Department is gonna set the tone for NBA's Young Boy Tour for all other law enforcement agencies to follow throughout America.
Now, keep in mind, the two clips that we just watched are from the exact same interview. So like I said, in one breath, Charleston White's praising you. In the next breath, he is doing the exact opposite. But see, that right there was really only the beginning. Charleston just couldn't stop at clowning NBA YoungBoy.
Charleston don't be knowing what the freak he want to do sometimes. He don't know what the freak he want to. He want to be nice, but he don't want to. Because I think, Charleston, you don't stand for violence and stuff, so you're not going to stand with NBA YoungBoy's music. You know, he does say some violent things in his music. He does diss the ops and all that stuff too. You're not going to stand with that. So why are you acting like you want to stand with it? You're acting like you want to stand with it because you didn't like King Von. But you're starting to notice that, it's still a violent thing altogether. So it's just backfiring.
Had to go at YoungBoy's fan base as well. He pretty much turned himself into a full-on therapist and started talking about YoungBoy's supporters and how they got childhood trauma and need to be locked up in mental institutions or medicated. And it's clips like this one right here that have circulated online that really ended up leading to Charleston White being denied entry with his backstage passes at this NBA YoungBoy concert, right? Y'all watch the way he was talking about him and his fan base.
YB babies ain't money getting. They'll hurt you, kill you, and eat out your icebox as they break in your house. I'm not battling with childhood trauma like a YB fan. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. YB is retarded music. Can you hear how clear this is? This man, YB sound like he angry. He want to cuss out his mama. He want to beat up his daddy. He want to stomp his uncle. I don't want to hear that kind of shit. I'm not in pain. So
see, that's what I was saying. So how would you go and praise him? How you gonna praise him and say he the next Michael Jackson? I mean, I guess he was trying to say that, like, Michael Jackson brought people together and, he had a lot of fans. And maybe he's trying to say that's what NBA YoungBoy is. Like, he got a lot of fans and, he got, like, a lot of people. But, like, bro, that's still a crazy comparison. And now you really backtracking.
I can't understand. No, angry motherfucker on that. I ain't sleep from I can't understand that shit. Say, man, go get the counselor. These kids need counseling. They don't need YB music. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. You see they had that on medication? They had that on psychotropic drugs. And he done cold turkey the drugs. Boy, keep a nicotine in his mouth.
You don't know that though, Charleston. You don't know that. Those kids might end up being doctors, lawyers, all this like beautiful things. You know what I mean? Pilots and all that. Some of them might be in NASA. Like, you can't sit there and say they need this and need that. They kids. They got time to grow and they don't have to be. And you got to keep in mind, just because their dad is a certain way, they probably live in like beautiful neighborhoods and stuff. Their dad got money. So they probably live in beautiful neighborhoods, got good schooling, good everything. People got to keep that kind of stuff in mind. Not everybody shows up like T.I.'s son, King Harris. Most of them don't end up like that. Most of them end up being like really like smart and like good kids. You know what I'm saying? No matter who their dad was.
I have to ask God to forgive me. I done reconnected from God to talk about this little retarded motherfucker.
Now, I showed y'all all of that just to show y'all the way that Charleston White has talked about Youngboy over the years. And you would think after seeing the switch up, after hearing what he's saying, that Charleston White wouldn't want to be involved with anything that had to do with Youngboy, right? Well, nah, because with Charleston being Charleston, he pulled the most Charleston White move possible and decided that he was going to go to one of these shows on this NBA Youngboy tour. And when he shows up, he links up with academics. He's all smiles. He's acting like he's part of the entourage, cracking jokes, pretty much acting like everything is normal. Despite the fact that just yesterday he was on Say Cheese doing a 2-hour and 18-minute video talking about why he hates NBA Youngboy's tour. But anyways, he shows up, he's with academics, he's all...
Wait, let me get this straight. So Charleston, you went to the show and your video just dropped the day before. You knew it was gonna drop, or you knew it dropped. It dropped the day before. Then you're gonna go to the show the next day? Like, after you was talking trash? Like, I don't understand some of them. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Smiles, and he looks like he's ready to go and enjoy his backstage passes that he has.
Yo, I'm in Houston, man, thugging it.
And Unc showed up by himself. I got Miami the credit card with me. Bandman Kev, old young Gold and him with homeboy, 23-year-old mobile.
Come on, man.
Brought him with me. He's Johnny Dang Diamond boy. Yeah, so yeah, we out here chilling.
Yo, this tell me that, yo, he got to go to LA tomorrow because he doing commentary. How that work?
I be wanting to tip my feet in the water. I just play like I ain't hard and, try to stay professional. But like the cameraman.
Yo, me and Charleston, we doing content today, man. We having some fun, man. We in Houston. You be here a lot? It's like my third time in.
I used to. I've been on tour, man, doing comedy for the last 53 weeks. I hadn't been back here since 2 years, but I sold out 3 shows here.
Holy shit.
So Houston, fuck with me.
Yeah, we in Houston, man. We gonna see what it is.
Right, so Charleston is out there. He thinks he's finna go have a good time, but it didn't take long for reality to catch up. Once Youngboy's entourage actually pulled up to the venue, things started to shift fast. They apparently noticed Charleston White was there. They approached him. They told him, damn, them some nice tickets you got. We'll be taking those up off of you, bro. Right? They took his backstage passes, took his tickets, pretty much told him, you not going to this show. Right now, I couldn't find any recordings of them actually taking it from him, so I guess they didn't really cause a scene or make it a big problem. They just quietly took his shit from him and let him know that he wasn't going to be able to watch the show. So Charleston dipped, and he did what Charleston does best. He grabbed his phone and he made a video where he discussed his thoughts on it. Here's what he...
Wait, before we watch it, yo, why would you think that you should go to the NBA Youngboy show after you've been talking trash about him? Yes, you praise him at first. But you started to talk mad trash about him. 2 hours of talking trash about him the day before, and you said, hey, I'm gonna go to the show. What do you think? They're gonna allow you to just go to the show? Why would you even want to do that? Why would you want to? Like, it's just crazy. Like, let's see what he got to say, man.
But he said,
I swear to God, and I'll put one of you ass in jail. I'll send you ass right where they send YB. You see how he conformed? He got a 16-hour schedule he followed, and he ain't broke the schedule yet. Keep thinking y'all ass bad. And I keep telling you young twitching killers, I ain't scared of you. You know why? Because I'm with the police. There was so many, they didn't have to. You ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, you don't want to go to jail and go to twitching. You don't want to have to go to jail and the YB song come on and somebody look up and y'all doing that dance on stage. Go down there and do it. I bet you won't go down there and do it. Go to Angola and do that YB dance. I bet you stop it.
They already kicked you out. Let's stop for a second. They already kicked them out the show. They already said you can't go to the show. You already talk trash. All right. You talk trash about them. They said they don't want you at the show. That's it. Go home, take a nap, go hang out with academics later. You don't gotta go and start ranting about them because now you're keeping it going. They just made it clear. They didn't make a scene. They said, listen, I don't want you at the show. We don't like you no more. That's it. Let it go, Uncle Charleston. Let it go.
And also, don't get mad at them because Dance like your ain't is in your mama's name. Y'all ain't crip walking like your dad is in your uncle. So they mad at her. So listen, YB gonna be mad at y'all. I ain't get to come in. Yeah, them young jumped off the bus. God, yeah. I ain't scared of you. I swear to God, I'll put one of you ass in jail. Keep thinking y'all ass bad. Y'all can't fight. Y'all sure can't fight when they get.
You say he not scared of them. Come on.
Off that dope, I showed up with no security. Listen. I made that Say Cheese TV interview knowing I was finna come be backstage with y'all. And I was gonna tell y'all to y'all face, all y'all look.
All right, so then you starting. You going there to pick. You're looking for trouble. Leave them boys alone. Leave them alone.
Look at you. One last time you been sober and looked in the mirror. Half you can't go live 7 days straight where you brush your teeth in the morning. Afternoon teeth brushing ass. Man, y'all supposed to laugh with them. Y'all know goddamn well y'all supposed to laugh with them. But you know why y'all can't laugh? Cause the truth hurts. And y'all talking slime. Nigga, all y'all up there with your hand on your back got a curve in it like a mother. That's how your mama back be arched when she laying down, face down, ass up. That's how you bats be arched standing up, wiggling them motherfucking hips with them skinny jeans on. And y'all, and Lil Tim, nah, I ain't cool with Lil Tim no more. Yeah, I ain't cool with Lil Tim no more. Lil Tim supposed to say, nah, man, we ain't doing nothing to y'all go get on. So now, when Lil Tim needed help with a documentary, I was there to help him. When Lil Tim, everything Lil Tim ever wanted, and he asked me to call, I called and done it for him. So no, I ain't cool with Lil Tim no more either. I'm finna switch sides. I'm finna start hiding free Lil Durk. They got me fucked up. They can't invite me and then.
You see what I'm saying? See what I said at the beginning of the video? He's gonna do what they hate. It's like, now you want to say free Lil Durk. You only want to say it to make them mad. The same thing with the King Von stuff. You only want to hang out with Lil Tim to make King Von and his people mad. You see what I mean? You just starting trouble all around, but you don't really believe in what you're doing. You don't believe in it. You're just doing it to make them mad. Charleston White's not living his truth.
Let me in. Let me show y'all the message I sent to DJ today. Let me show y'all the message I sent to DJ. I ain't bullshitting. I ain't no nigga look what I sent to DJ today. I don't like no nigga enough to stand around waiting. I don't like no nigga enough to stand around waiting. Nah, Lil Tim ain't help me. He left me out. Yeah, no. Listen, we walking in. I got the credentials and everything. YB and them just showed up. The young got off the bus. YB and management cool. It's the young.
Now, if you listened, Charleston claims this whole thing was basically a setup. He says that he was invited by YoungBoy's team only to get turned away once YB's crew actually showed up. Now, to be fair, he says that YoungBoy isn't the one who kicked him out, and it wasn't YoungBoy's management, but instead it was just the people that showed up with YoungBoy. He even shows messages on the screen where he was texting DJ Academics, because remember, they were supposed to be making content together. I guess Ack was like, yo, just wait outside for me, and Charleston was like, nah, what I look like, I ain't nobody's bitch, I ain't hanging out nowhere, bro, I'm going back to my hotel, which he actually does. And even though in that live Charleston was trying to play it cool, like he was unbothered by the situation, like the decision not to go was his, when Academics does pull up on him, you could tell in the live stream that he was bothered, right? He was feeling some type of way about it.
What you mean don't do? That's the truth. That's what the...
Before we hear this though, I don't understand how people say it wasn't YoungBoy, it was YoungBoy's team, okay? And YoungBoy could have just told his team to let Charleston in. Unless you're trying to say that YoungBoy was nowhere to be found and they just said don't let Charleston in. Like, come on, bro. He had to have some say. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a Christian believer. So let me just say 13 bastard babies mean children born out of wedlock. That's a bastard. Children, he got 13 children born out of wedlock. As a father, that's looked down upon in the black community for black fathers and mothers with moral standards. So I ain't went in yet. So I overlooked that. And the fact that he got herpes, and passing herpes around the 13 feet. I ain't went in yet. I can go in.
Hold on.
I can talk shit. They said I ain't talk shit yet, but I can.
But we gonna be fair.
Hold on. We seen him drag a girl down the hallway.
Let me ask you a question.
He just got off medication. He just got off medication.
You talking about?
He just got. I can go in now.
Hold on. You talking about?
They got me. I ain't talk shit yet.
Hold on. You talking about yourself? So you say you say your grandma, your grandpa, everybody just had one woman. Come on now. We don't have to be honest.
Stop. See, this the glazing. They didn't all have one woman. Maybe a lot of our family members, uncles, and as men, they probably did mess around with young women, but they ain't gonna have no 13 kids with 13 different women. Come on, act. I only know 2 people that did that. NBA Youngboy and Nick Cannon. That's it. Nobody else beat their records. They the top tier records, man. Come on.
Hold on.
You might have did it.
My grandmother.
You might have did it.
My mother and my grandmother, all children about my grandmother and grandfather. He have no outside children.
You know that's not the reality for a lot of people.
I don't give a damn about no reality. I'm saying what I did. So I ain't went in on a man.
So you're judging though?
I'm not judging. I judge every goddamn day. I don't give a damn about judging. Judge me back. So what? Who can stop me from judging?
But how could you look down on him?
Easy. I ain't made 13 babies that's gonna be distraught with more childhood trauma with an absent father.
He's not absent.
He is absent.
I've seen him.
He is absent. He just come out of jail and prison. You think that hadn't affected them?
That's a good point. See, Charleston talks good, but it's just when he does nonsense. Guys, you got 13 kids. It's hard to be in all 13 kids' lives. It's very difficult to do that. To be in all 13 kids' lives in a healthy way. You know what I mean? You can't fly her out, fly her out, this and that. Gotta go see this one. You can't. It's not a healthy way. You cannot do it in a healthy way. You can't unless all of them live with you. Straight up, they all live with you, and the mom live with you. All the moms live with you, and y'all all are co-parenting together in the big house. That's the only way you could kind of get it done, but it's not healthy. There's just no healthy way you can do this.
Remains to be seen, right?
They don't remain to be seen. He's been in and out of jail.
Hold on. But this is why I want.
You can't blame me, nigga, when I've been in my life.
But I'm
just saying I ain't went in on him yet.
No, hold on.
I will tomorrow.
I want you to get a little bit closer.
I'm gonna
to
eat his ass up. Because you trying to get me to idolize a black man instead of making
not idolize. I want you to understand.
With a bumpy dick.
No. It's not idolize. Not idolize. Understand.
I ain't got to understand it.
Let me say this.
I did in today, because I ain't talk shit yet. I'm going to start talking shit.
You're personalized. Now you're personalized.
I'm not
personalize it, Charles.
I'm not personalized what? I ain't got no bumps on my
Charles, you are at your greatest when you talk facts and it's not coming from a place of... If you got in that concert, you wouldn't say that.
What you mean? I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I would say it.
No, you wouldn't.
If they say I'm talking shit based on what I said today, I wasn't talking to him. I'm talking to the fan. I gave him credit for growth. So if they say I'm talking shit, let me start talking shit. Because they need to have STD clinics out here. Test free STD to get free young boy concert.
But
I ain't went in yet. I'm finna go in though.
I felt like if you would, when I go to the concert,
on my side.
Hold on. When I went to the concert, I'm gonna be honest with you, and people don't know this. If you ever watch me in my story when I'm
you can't let me play with your talk.
You can't pocket watching.
I'm the type of man that's willing to sacrifice his life for the betterment of his family.
So you tell me if somebody give your family $20 million, you'd be like, just kill him.
Yeah, George Floyd did. He got $20 million. $20 million. You think my insurance policy ain't go? My kid gonna get $1 million apiece if I die. With what on my own accord. But if they kill me, I get the master tour money, revenue. Nigga, I done lived a good life. In the last 5 years of being famous, I done some things nigga ain't dream of doing. So yeah, it's worth it. Nigga, goddamn right, $100 million worth my life. Hell yeah.
I want to say this.
That's kind of wild, but that's kind of wild to say. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. Is $100 million worth your life? Think about it.
Say it in front of you because I said it to them. So
I showed up by myself. Hey, listen to me.
No, you didn't.
I showed up by myself.
And that's what I was gonna make sure you don't get jumped out here.
Listen.
Because I can't peel off Lil Tim.
No, listen. I'm gonna call Lil Tim. I'm gonna call Lil Tim mama. And listen.
I can't peel off 30 niggas off you. Like, please.
Hey, listen.
Uncle.
Hold on, listen to me. Sauce walking in the back there ain't gonna let nothing happen. Or the who security truck you in, them my So I got Houston to respond. But now this is what I'm saying. I showed up with no security, by myself, knowing that's dropping today. It dropped this morning.
Them young
Hold on, listen. It ain't about them young. I showed up knowing. So I'm telling you, I don't care.
But I care, because if something happens to you, I feel crazy.
He done off my family money. I'm mad at the motherfuckers you with that. You done stopped me from getting my ass whooping that would have gave me a cash cow. This was hitting the lottery had they done something to me.
So you're saying I should have let you?
Yeah.
No, stop.
Man,
He just crashing out. He just crashing out. No, he can't let you nothing happen to you, Charleston. No, bro. No, bro. You can't. You put your life on the line for $100 million for your family, but your family will wish you were there more than this $100 million. They will want you there. Like, come on, bro. Like, stop, Charleston. Like, you start in trouble. You start in trouble and you looking for trouble. Why are you doing that? You don't have to do that.
Bullshit, man. You done got in the way of a bag, man. You done got in the way of a bag, eh?
Because I'm not fake. I'm gonna tell you. So, and you tell me if I spoke for you. So they said, man, we don't know Charleston. They said, I think he with us. Why be like him? But he be talking shit. And you know what I said? I said, Charleston might just be talking shit because he been showing y'all a lot of love recently. Y'all never showing nothing back. So he might just flip to the other side. Like, all right, let me show some hate.
I'm finna do it now. But Dak, me and you been buddies for 5 years.
Yeah.
I done said shit about you.
Yeah.
When I feel like, friends, I ain't gotta stay one-sided. I can be this brother.
But I think they might have looked at it like,
am I being disrespectful? I'm not disrespecting. I'm talking shit. And I voice an opinion.
I feel like they think you are.
It looked like you being disrespectful though, Charleston. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. You be saying something crazy. You said his kids need to go in a mental institution. That right there is probably like too much. You know what I'm saying? That's too much. You could have just said, yo, I feel like, NBA needs to just, as long as he's there for his kids, he just got to keep being there for his kids as much as he could. Just be there for your kids as much as you can. That's a good way to say it. But to say they got to go in the mental institution because he was on that, he was on that. Come on, bro. Nobody going to be your friend after that. They ain't going to want you to come inside.
I'm finna be disrespectful now and ready for anything them niggas got coming for.
They got to ride for them fans.
I don't give a you think I ain't been going around the country and hey, man, you better keep YB name out your mouth. They scared of the police too. The YB fans scared of the police too. I ain't seen now I ain't scared of the police. I got the police on my side. They hate protecting him. They hate they gotta be out here dealing with these dumb YB ass fans. The police don't even like it. So you think I give a about his fan not liking me?
Yo, and I want to be very honest and upfront, right? So when I go to the concert, I picked on
kids because they couldn't read out loud.
Yo, bro, so that's what we got. That's the situation. Charleston White apparently got pressed and backdoored by NBA YoungBoy's team when he tried to go to this show with academics. He was trying to act like he wasn't bothered, but y'all just watched the same clip I watched, and at this point, y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about it.
So that's it, man. Charleston White, bro, listen, let me just say this last thing. These creators, they go out and they make a name of themselves by making fun of people and saying really, really outlandish, crazy things about people. Okay? Fine. If that's how you want to do it, then that's how you do it. But just know, it's going to be a day when you want to go outside. You want to go to events. There's events that your friends are going to. There's events that girls going to go to that you might want to see or meet or introduce yourself to that you ain't going to be able to go to because the people that you talk trash about. You gotta keep that in mind. That comes with the game. You came into this game talking a lot of trash, and now you want to go out and hang out with those people. You might run into problems. That's why academics he was starting to run into problems. I think academics might be cooling off a little bit, and people are starting to just, let the stuff that he says and say die out. And it seems like he hasn't been too crazy as of lately. But Charleston White, you got to go through that phase and let everything mellow out, because it's gonna be hard for you to be going, out and stuff. It's gonna be difficult, man. So just Just know, don't get, and you can't get mad at the people. You was talking trash about them. You can't get mad at them. So let's just, come on. And charge it to the game, Charleston. You my Uncle Charleston. Charge it to the game. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all think Charleston White is in the right? Or do you think he had this coming to him? You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. Blingo for Vero. I'm trying to get to that 500 subscribers. We almost there. I think I got 30 more subscribers to make it to 500. But we're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep riding. I know I've been putting out videos like little bit by little bit. But I'm going to just start grinding crazy. I'm going to start grinding crazy now. You know what I mean? But, guys, I'm out. Live your truth. Don't be like Charleston White right now. I'm out. Peace.